here thinking about the decisions I've made throughout my life and why it has all led to me playing this fucking piece of shit again. Now, I want to be very clear about this. I don't like Dark Souls 2. I especially don't like Dks2 Scholar of the First Sin. But the last time we played this game, like 5 years ago, I played vanilla Dark Souls 2. So this time we're playing Scholar, which I hate. So this is going to be an experience. Hi, Beto. Don't come in here and just say yo, like this is a normal ass fucking stream. This is garbage, is what this is.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky.
This is the dumbest intro of all the Souls games, by the way. And it makes no sense. It still doesn't make any sense. Are we in hell? Yes. This is definitely what hell looks like. Dude just dies of cringe.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind.
So I'll start this soon. Play the normal version. Don't play Scholar. And then play Scholar later.
Branded.
I really mean that.
The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness.
Like, you really need to see the original to see what they changed in Scholar. Because I think every fucking decision in Scholar was just horrible.
Your very light.
Look at this shit. You have like a canonical wife and kid. Like, what the hell is this?
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls. A hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north,
this intro is trying so hard to be like Dark Souls.
Built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
This part is so dumb. So, like, where are we right now? Because, like, in later games, they established that, like, Dark Souls 2 is just, like, you know, one generic kingdom over the eons, you know, built on the other kingdoms. But then, like, for some reason, we have to go to a different dimension here. And if we go to a different dimension, what dimension is this? Like, where are we? And the answer is, they have no idea. They made it up, and they never gave an explanation. Ohio. Oh god, I don't wish that on anyone. Like, what is this, Diablo?
Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
There's just so much I hate about that intro. Like, it's so skin deep. They're trying so hard to be like Dark Souls, but there's no, like, depth behind any of it. It's all so fucking shallow. And it's not, it's like you teleport to Drang Lake, some other dimension for some fucking reason, and like that's just never explained. I'm actually not Dark Souls 2's biggest hater, and like, am I wrong? That's the thing. People make all these fucking, you know, defenses for this game, but am I wrong? Like, none of that made any sense. It never did. Oh, God, fuck this game. Look at this movement. Holy shit. Every time I play this game, I'm always hit by just how horrible this game feels to play. Look at this. I'm clicking. Good Lord. It's like you're fucking glued to the ground, dude. You click the dodge button and it's like 3 business days later that you actually dodge. Feels fucking horrible, dude. Oh my God, fuck this game. I've been recovering from, you know, being sick, and it's because I played Dark Souls 2 in the future and it made me sick in the past. God, what is that sound? It's so loud. Also, shout outs to you having a canonical wife and kid for some fucking reason, and also you're canonically a guy. But then if you go to the character create, like this, it's so sloppy. This is like shitty indie dev stuff. Like you haven't made it to the character creator yet. So instead of making like a different character, like a shade or something that's like ambiguous, they literally just like put this armor on you and hope you don't check. Like literally, like they're just like, yeah, make this armor set that like kind of looks like you're an ambiguous figure, and hope that the player doesn't actually bother to look that, oh yeah, it's actually a character with a predefined look and everything. But then you go to the character creator and it acts like this never happened. Like, it's just crazy how stupid this game is, dude. And holy shit, the sound is so loud. John Souls the second. Yeah, well, I don't know what we're gonna make, we'll see. Okay, now this is not a dark... Well, these fucking grass, like, shut the fuck up. Look how low I've got all the sound, too. Jesus. Anyway, this is a complaint. Works for Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, all of it. I cannot believe they have the sprint button shared with the roll button. First off, you end up just holding down the sprint button so fucking much throughout the playthrough, you're gonna, like, break your controller. So, great job on that one. And then because of that, every time you want to dodge, the game has to check. It's like, okay, is the button being held down because the player wants to run, or was the button just tapped because they want to roll? And that's why there's a delay every time you roll, is because the game is trying to make sure you're not running. Which is just put it on a different fucking button, like every other game in existence. Like, and it's just madness to me that it took them until Night Rain to figure this shit out. But Night Rain didn't even fix it. Night Rain added the sprint button to the control stick, which is nice and feels way better, but the regular sprint is still there. So when you want to dodge, it still has to check if you're running or dodging. Like, just fucking insane. Okay, isn't there loot in here somewhere? I can't believe I'm playing this game right now. This game is the worst. So I have to stress this. Don't play Skull Over the First Sin. If you're gonna play Dark Souls 2, play regular Dark Souls 2. This is like a re-release version of it where they just made everything fucking even worse. And I really will die on that hill. Like, every fucking decision that they made in Skull Over the First Sin is just astronomically stupid. Like, a complaint of Dark Souls 2 was the game is a lot more linear than Dark Souls 1. And that's true, it is. And so in Scholar, they made it more linear. So like the few decisions you had and the few things you could do early if you wanted to and stuff, you can't do that anymore. Like now they just like they literally put a fucking statue in your way. It's just, this fucking game is amateur hour, dude. Okay, can't fit through there, too fat. Look, gremlin guys. They're not aggro, but if you attack them, they'll fight back. If I remember correctly, they have really high stats too. Now it's like harder. The DLC is like the only good content, and it's like harder to get to it now. than in a regular Dark Souls 2. Yeah, you can still just buy the original, and I highly suggest, I think the original, I mean, I don't suggest either version, but if you're gonna play one, I think the original is much better than Scholar. Scholar, I just think is fucking ridiculous. They're like, hey, what if we just covered this area in like 40 extra enemies? Like, I'm not kidding, that's the design philosophy of Scholar.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
So, here's the thing. Dark Souls 2, the original, does not have very good enemies. They're very, honestly, boring. They have really bad movesets. They're very, like, slow and sluggish. And they're just not very good. And how Scholar addressed this was like, okay, our enemies suck, so what if we just throw, like, 90 of them at you? Because, like, fighting them one-on-one is just shit. Right? Like, they're so lame that it's not an interesting experience at all. So they're like, well, what if there's just a bunch of them? But, like, Souls games don't work well like that, so what they needed to actually do is make better fucking enemies. John Souls 2. There we go. Hello? I'm hitting every button on the controller, and it is not letting me continue on. I love how, you know, there's a button prompt that tells you what to do, and it doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to, yep, I gotta use the mouse and keyboard, even though it has controller prompts. This makes sense.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
It looks nothing like you, Green Man. I know, right? Let's see. This is also the only game where the starting classes suck. Like every other Souls game, the starting class equipment is actually good enough. You can beat the whole game with it, no problem. In this game, all the starting equipment is just terrible, and there's other items that are just it, but better in every way. It's the only game like that. Knight's a pretty common start. I actually like the warrior armor though. It's all right. Don't like the pants, but like the chest is kind of cool. Where's the adaptability? The dumbest stat to ever exist. So Knight starts with 9. So yeah, that'll have to do. Explorer starts with the most, but he's a pretty fucked up stat line otherwise. The only good thing about Dark Souls 2, right there, Bonfire Aesthetic. Lets you bring bosses back. Now, let's see. I don't want to put that much effort into character creation, but wow, look how little hair there is. That is crazy. I think there's yeah, this is the first game that has beards in it though. They're not exactly the most high effort. Perfect. We go the Robotnik route. We'll just go with brown. Oh, that's eye color, excuse me. There's hair color. Alright, that'll do. How do we change, like, skin color and that kind of thing? We're a little pale. Alright, sure. That'll do. Hormones, yeah, I know, right? No green skin.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Such a dumb intro because, like, Dark Souls 2 is not very hard. Like, Scholar that we're playing is harder, so you may well die in this version because it's, like, ridiculous over here. But that intro was made for the original game, and it's like, it's not very hard. It's like, you probably won't die and lose your souls, especially if you played the first game. Like, Dark Souls 2 is so obsessed. It's like, guys, Dark Souls is so hard, guys. Look how cool we are. It's such a fucking shallow-ass game, dude. I hate Dark Souls 2. I hate everything about it. It feels so awful to play. Like, I cannot express, like, how delayed everything is. Like, how out of sync your character movement is with the inputs you're doing. Like, it just feels fucking terrible. Let me fix Discord here. It's making all that racket again. Okay. I hi to Ort, everybody. This was my first Souls, you poor bastard. I'm so glad it wasn't mine, because I probably would never have played the rest of the series. And I love people trying to defend this game like it's, like, design philosophy. It's not. It's just incompetent. This game was incredibly incompetent in the way it was put together. God, Bloodborne is not it either. That's, like, flawed for very different reasons. It's, like, nice frame rate. Dude, I do not want to play this game. It feels so horrible. Like, just moving is such a chore in this game. Like, I can pick up Dark Souls 3 and just, like, have a great time because it's, like, snappy and, you know, responsive. And then you play this piece of shit. Right hitbox. Like, the enemies' movements in this game are just so horrible. FGO probably is a better game. See ya, boy. I did it. So tactical. Yeah, I haven't played any Souls games in a while. I come back to this one. Does Arc Knights have co-op again? I don't know why it's always so, like, temporary. Oh yeah, I always level adaptability first. I think most people do. But then you have to look up the breakpoints so you don't waste... I never remember what they are. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can go fight that, like, ogre, which has, like, the worst hitboxes on the planet. Yeah, I remember 105 was a big one. Dude, oh my god, I cannot believe how bad it feels to move. Like, they made this game and were like, yeah, this is okay.
You, give us smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is what most other Souls-likes that aren't made by FromSoft feel like. They're just such, like, a bad copy. They're so shallow and they're so, like... They focus on, skin deep stuff, like trying to be like the, you know, Dark Souls and Demon Souls. And it's just funny because it's made by FromSoft. And it's like a worse parody than, the other companies. That's why I don't like most Souls-likes. I find most Souls-likes are just so fucking shallow. Let's see if I can make this jump. This would definitely be the thing to kill me. I do like Hellpoint. I think that was the name of it. That was a good Souls-like. I don't mind Lords of the Fallen after all the patches and updates and stuff. It's not like amazing, but it's good. Like, I enjoy it. It has some real problems though, like the level layouts are just tedious. That's like a huge thing for me from a lot of the Souls-likes. So like Dark Souls 1, I would even say Elden Ring for the most part, like the dungeons, maybe not the open world, but like the dungeons in Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, they're fun to explore. The level layouts are like pretty intuitive and interesting, but they don't go like too far. Every Souls-like I've like ever played that's not the ones I just listed are trying so hard to have these like interconnected expansive levels that they're just annoying as fuck. Oh my god, I cannot stand it. And it makes it like such a chore to play. It's like that fucking Code Vein Cathedral, and that's probably the biggest issue I do have with Lords of the Fallen is just it's such a chore to get through some of the levels. Yeah, hopefully they'll do better with the second one, because like all the patches they made for Lords of the Fallen were good decisions. They changed everything. They changed was always a positive change, but some of the core game was still kind of fucked up. So it's not like it's amazing, but it's like it's fine. So hopefully the sequel is better. But yeah, unless you're really masterful with your level design, I think you're better off not trying to be so fucking expansive. It's one of those things where they do it because it's like a quota. Like, well, Dark Souls did it, so we have to have really intricate levels. But they don't have, like, the skill to actually make the world good. This is such a horrible enemy at the start because you have low adaptability and this guy's hitboxes are really sloppy. It's like really easy to get hit when you really shouldn't have. Best thing to do is keep behind him and then you can like bait his booty slam forever. Him. I'm shocked I didn't get hit there. That was probably so close. Also surprised that didn't hit me. I wish I was joking. I did it! It's surprisingly easy to die to that guy because of his floppy hitboxes. Yeah, I think Cathedral of the Deep is my favorite as well. Yeah, honestly, it's a real testament to how good Dark Souls 1, the Legacy Dungeons of Elden Ring, and Dark Souls 3 are. Because in most video games, I don't like exploring. I find it to be just purely tedious. And it's like, oh, instead of going to the right, you got to go to the left first, right? It just, you know, you'll miss the power up. Or I don't give a fuck about that stuff. Like, it's so lame. It's just a way to waste your fucking time. It's so uninspired and just like a checklist you have to get through to get to the part of the game you actually care about. Cannot stand it. Like JRPGs and stuff, like most of the exploration, I just fucking hate it. But I like it in, you know, some of the Souls games. Here's a good example. In the first game, in Dark Souls 2, the original regular Dark Souls 2, you can just go in here. And then now you have to go find an item later in the game and come back and get rid of the statue. And they did this everywhere. Just everywhere. They just did all this stuff that you could do in Dark Souls 2, and they made it so you just can't. And like, at the start of the game in Dark Souls 2, there's like 3 bosses that could potentially be your first boss. But they just changed it in this game to where there's really only like 1 or 2. Like they just made it so they either made it where you can't get to them anymore, like you just end up like there's a statue there like we just saw, or there's something really unreasonable about it now. Like the first boss I did on my original playthrough of Dark Souls 2 was Old Dragon Slayer, but now there's a giant fucking dragon in the way that's like super overstated and ginormous and stuff, so you're probably not gonna go that way. Like they just did a bunch of stuff like that. Good music here, though. Like, I have to move around so slow, not because the world is dangerous, because the movement is so fucking unprecise. Like, your character is so sloppy, the delay on everything is so long, that I am going, like, slow as hell. Like, that's such a dumb, like, reason to be going slow. Yeah, this music's very good. And then, like, Emerald Herald is one of the only good NPCs in this game because she has an actual story. Like, most of the characters are, like, they're, like, cardboard cutouts that are, like, pretending to be a character. But they don't have, like, all the blacksmith, dude's fucking idiot blacksmith going, flame, flame. Like, it means nothing. He has no story, no like, no connection to anything. It's just like this vague, like, cardboard cutout, like, a caricature. Like, so fucking stupid. That's like almost every NPC is like that. It's like, oh man, because they're looking at, like, a lot of surface level, like, identifiers of NPCs in the other games, like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. And they're trying to, like, copy those things, but they don't have any of the depth. So stupid, dude. Yeah, Majula is very good. Also, there's some kind of cool physics puzzles early on in Dark Souls 2. They never use them again. But you can kind of tell early in development they were kind of inspired, and then they just kind of stopped. But like, there's like a door that's locked, but you can just break it. You can just destroy the door. Like, that's awesome. I actually wish there was way more of that in these games, like way more RPG stuff, like stuff you might do in a D&D game. I wish there was more of that. But there's very little. There's like, it's all front-loaded and then like never again. Now, I'm playing offline because the online is a complete shit show. Even though the PvP is actually good in Dark Souls 2, but the community's kind of ruined it with all the soul memory, min-maxing, cheating bullshit. So I don't have to, which is kind of nice though, because if I play offline, I don't have to worry about soul memory and I can just do whatever the fuck I want. Like, this is such a crazy thing that they did. Right here, soul memory. So right now, I've earned 3,610 souls. Now, I could use those souls towards like consumables, like a potion or a throwing dagger. So if I buy a throwing dagger, my soul memory stays the same. It's still 3,610, but I now have less souls. And if I use that dagger, it's, you know, it's gone, consumed, gone forever. I'm now just down those souls, right? Because your matchmaking is based on your soul memory, not your level, not your effective souls, not what you've bought. None of that matters at all. Zip. It doesn't factor any of that in. It only factors in your soul memory. Which, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. I really don't. In their heads, it was like, so you must be close in power. Because like in Dark Souls 1, you weren't necessarily close in power to who you invaded. But all they did is they made it so much worse, because what the invaders do, and they go to the great lengths. I can't even describe all the stuff that they do. But so let's say their soul memory target is 100,000, right? So they're going to make sure that all 100,000 of those souls go towards nothing but their levels that make them stronger, right? They're going to get their equipment from their friends. Their friends will like make a character, buy the equipment for them, so that their friend uses their souls, and then drop it for them. And then that friend can reload their save or whatever to undo it if they want to, right? So, but they're not going to buy any of their equipment. They're not going to upgrade it, because upgrading your equipment costs souls, and a fair amount actually. Or if you're going to upgrade a bunch of equipment, it's quite a lot. So they'll have their friend upgrade the equipment and drop it for them, right? Same for consumables, everything else. So every single soul goes into their levels. So let's say their target was 100,000. So they're now at 100,000 souls, with all 100,000 souls going into their levels. Where most of the players they're going to be invading, they're going to have died some. So they lost some of those 100,000 souls. By the way, that doesn't affect your soul memory. Like, if you die and lose your souls, too fucking bad. And they're going to have bought stuff. They're going to have upgraded stuff. They're going to, you know, all kinds of things. So their effective souls into their levels, you know, might be like 60,000. You know, where the invaders is 100,000. Right? It's just crazy how stupid that is. It's also really tedious, by the way. Like, if you want to set up a PvP character, be all meta like that, it is such a pain in the ass. And then, it got even worse with time, because then people started cheating, and, you know, people can, like, adjust their soul memory. And also what people will do is they'll save, they'll make a backup save, and then they'll use their souls and invade a lot, and then once their soul memory's gotten a bit higher, then they'll just reload the save. And all their consumables are now back and unused and stuff like that. Like, there's just so much stupid shit like that that makes it, like, crazy unreasonable to a normal player. There's a very good reason they never did it again. I think they instantly realized, and they tried to undo it in Scholar here. They add a ring that halts your soul memory, but it doesn't fix anything, because it's all the same problem. It's like, you know, up until wherever you halt your soul memory, you know, the more effective you were with those souls, the better.
Are you, or merely a pawn of fate, bearer of the curse? I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul.
Blah, 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 blah. Why didn't they just remove it in Scholar? Because they have to redo the netcode. Because in all their genius, all of the netcode in this game is tied to soul memory. So it would actually have taken a crazy amount of work to have fixed it. I'll relog here. Sometimes I know the lighting is like bugged on your character and your skin is like way brighter than it's supposed to be, and I want to see if that's the case right now. But yeah, there's just the whole game, the covenants, everything is tied to soul memory in a very intricate way, and there's really just nothing they could do. Oh yeah, that's right. You could be a high level and invade somebody, kill yourself, and forcibly change their soul memory. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Yeah, the list of things just goes on and on, like how bad soul memory is. Dark Souls 3 is definitely their like first attempt at matchmaking that makes any fucking sense. They're like, okay, we're going back to level matchmaking, and then your weapon upgrade. Oh, they need to undo that though. I think weapon matchmaking is a problem now. I think your weapon just always needs to match the host. Just that easy. Like if the host's strongest weapon they've ever had is a +5, then you go to +5. If the because it's just stupid like how diverse the player base gets, and like they're in the same part of the game with different weapon upgrades and stuff, and it just fragments the player base too much. It's also just bad for balance. You don't want it where the invader has a +7 and you have a +5, or you have a +7 and they have a +5. Like you don't want any of that shit. It's just better for everyone to have the same. Yeah, at least in Dark Souls 3, the game's pretty linear, so it's not too bad. But yeah, in Elden Ring, it's a huge problem. But even in Dark Souls 3, it's still kind of needless. Because like, right, what I'm about to do, I would never buy any of this stuff because I'd be wrecking my soul memory. But like over time, it really adds up. Between like if I buy this shield and the thing, that's 3,000 souls. That's almost all my souls. And then if I upgrade equipment, I mean that's a crap load of souls. So then I buy healing gems and stuff, and like before you know it, you're many levels behind. But maybe I should level my adaptability first. Let's see here. Back in hell, indeed. And Scholar's even worse. Oh my god. Like Scholar is just. I don't know how, like, and like Lonely, I don't understand why people like Scholar, because like a lot of the enemies in Dark Souls 2, I think most people would agree with this, are boring, right? When you fight them one-on-one, like you do in the regular Dark Souls 2, a lot of the enemies are just boring. Like they're not very well designed, they're not very interesting, they have really lame movesets, and they're just super fucking easy, right? And so in Scholar, instead of like making better enemies or more interesting enemies, they compensate for them being lame by just throwing a bunch of them at you. And like that's such a dumb fucking way of addressing the problem. And like what they try to do in Scholar is like, okay, if you only ever fight X enemy in giant groups, you'll never notice that X enemy is actually super lame.
There you will seek the one so that is to see. However,
Upgrade my flask. Like, Iron Keep is so, like, comical in how badly designed it is in Scholar. Alright, we'll level up adaptability. Let's see, where is agility? Okay, right now we're at 90. I don't even know if that's a breakpoint. Oh my god, it's the Scholar. Well, I would know if it was regular Dark Souls 2, I'd go that way, but there's not much point in Scholar, so we'll go the boring ass way here. Oh yeah, and they tried to make the lighting more like the demo, and it's just super annoying. The thing is, enemy spam does not do that though. Like, enemy spam fucking gets you to just play like a cheap asshole. Like this is not unique to Dark Souls 2. None of these games, none of them do a good job of fighting a bunch of enemies at once. because the combat system is not designed for it in mind. So I'm gonna give you an example. A game that is designed with fighting a bunch of enemies in mind is Ninja Gaiden, right? Because Ninja Gaiden allows you to affect the enemies. You defend yourself offensively, right? Because you can stun lock them reasonably. You can launch key enemies. You can maneuver your character very precisely. So it's fine fighting a bunch of enemies. Like the combat system is... Ninja Gaiden is inherently designed with fighting a bunch of enemies at once in mind. None of these Souls games are. None of them. Not a single one of them. All of them are designed around locking onto an enemy and precisely iframe dodging attacks at certain times and stuff like that. And why Dark Souls 2 doesn't work in Scholar, or none of these games work when you fight a bunch of enemies, is because if you try to do how the game is intended, where it's like, okay, the enemy's doing this big swing, so I'm gonna, you know, iframe roll it, and while he's in recovery, I'm gonna hit him. You can't do that because all the other enemies are there and are covering them, and they're all swinging in alternate, and there's never a window to actually attack. So what you end up doing is just running away, and then like picking at them, and then running away, and then picking it. That's all. There's no like skillful cool shit. It's not like, oh, I'm rolling into them, hitting this guy, then I'm parrying that guy. It's literally impossible. There's no window of opportunity for that. Like your character isn't fast enough or precise enough. Like you can't accomplish that in any of these games. Like fighting multiple enemies always has to do with like kiting them into like a hallway, and so you can do like poke attacks at them and stupid shit like that. I mean, there's things in Dark Souls 2 that I like, and we'll get to that as it comes. Like I already said earlier, one thing I like about them, and now this is very minor because they didn't keep up with it because LOL development. But like how you got like the door that you can break that's locked and shit. That's cool, but you know, there's very, very, very little of that, unfortunately. But that was a good idea. Yeah, the windows are just too short, and like your character you just don't have the ability to do, like, you can't launch enemies like in DMC or in Ninja Gaiden and stuff like that. Because the reason why launching an enemy matters is the enemy has to now fall before it can attack. So you have time to do stuff, right? Like, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, all of them, they're all horrible when you fight a bunch of enemies at once. Every single one of them. It's not skillful, it's not interesting, it's nothing to do with precision. Actually, the more precise you try to be, the less it'll work. Because if you try to get in there and like precisely time your roll and shit like that, the other enemy will just hit you. So you're incentivized to play like a bitch when you fight a bunch of enemies. And to use like, you know, strong spells and consumables and like, you know, heavy hitting stuff. Like you try to like cheese it. Yeah, you can get a big ass sword and cleave and shit like that, but that's because then you're just ignoring the enemies entirely, right? You're not like interfacing with their moveset. Wow. I love how that hit me. Like, and then I don't hit him. That's so stupid, dude. Bro. I just want to scream, dude. Fuck this game. Like, they just give you this ridiculous fucking hitbox. Like, the way you guys swings. Like, way to not take advantage of your sword at all. Also, I like how it doesn't put your fucking flask on your bar. I've expected that not to hit. Look at this shit, dude. Like, great fucking attack animation. What is these graphics right now? Like how this is literally the tutorial fight, but worse because now you're in water. Yeah, Zakiro's not any better. I mean, none of these games do a good job of fighting a bunch of enemies. Yeah, I don't think a single one of these games is even slightly better about it. Every single one of them is terrible. Because like Elden Ring, you're the most equipped for fighting multiple enemies, but that's just because you have a bunch of like overpowered bullshit that allows you to not mechanically interface with the enemies. Like doing a giant flame strike explosion or whatever. Like that's not good game design. Well, the problem, even parrying, it just has like, it has startup and recovery and everything. So like generally, if you parry X enemy, it just guarantees you that Y enemy is going to hit you. And that's like the entire story of fighting multiple enemies in these games at once. Like if you really do want to see a game that does fighting multiple enemies correctly, I do think like Ninja Gaiden Black is a great example of how to do it properly. Because it's kind of wild. That game does an infinitely better job of having you fight multiple enemies, but the game's also harder. Like, I think Ninja Gaiden is a way harder game than Souls. Yeah, balancers suck, especially solo. I can't think of any gank situations that have ever been good in these games. Yeah, Night Rain does an okay job when you're actually in co-op, because it was designed, you know, with that in mind. And Night Rain does, I guess, better because the Nightfarers, most of them, not all of them, but most of them are stronger. Like, you know, Duchess has faster recovery frames, and shit like that. You know, all the character, you know, you have the grapple hook on Wilder, and that's very strong. Doesn't make it, you know, fun. It's still sloppy bullshit, though, like the way multi-enemy fights go, but like you're technically more equipped for it. But that doesn't really make it good. Look at these fucking enemies, man. The Night Rain's not perfect, but I do think it's the best Souls game when it comes to a lot of the design. Like, there's still issues. Like, it has huge fucking issues. Like, one, the fact that it's using a lot of Night Rain enemies. Or, I'm sorry, regular Elden Ring enemies. So you have a roguelike that's time limited and designed around go, go, go. And I love how it keeps changing. Like, I wasn't clicking the button to toggle, and it kept switching between the ladder and the thing. Anyway, you have a game that incentivizes going very quickly and, like, go, go, go. But then you have a bunch of enemies from regular Elden Ring that are, like, forcibly make you be patient. That's just not good design. Like, those don't sync up well. But, like, the Night Lords, which are, like, the, you know, Night Rain specific content, they're all designed for the game very well and fit very well into the game and are very, very fun to fight. Yeah, there's a couple of exceptions, but most of them are very good. And then, like, they did the sprint thing I was talking about earlier, right? They have a dedicated button for sprint. That's a huge improvement. But they fucking kept the regular sprint in the game, so then you still have this shitty roll delay, right? It's so stupid, dude. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with FromSoft. Like, on the one hand, they're, like, brilliant, and they do certain things better than every other company, and then they can't figure out some of the most mundane-ass things. I suspect the next Souls game will finally have a dedicated sprint button, and they won't have the roll thing anymore. If they don't, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. And, like, all of Dark Souls 2's enemies just boil down to, like, run away from it, make them whiff, and then kill them. Because almost none of the enemies really allow you to just, like, get in there and do cool shit. Like, their hitboxes are too fucking sloppy. Oh yeah, there's that jump I can do. Like, oh my god, I hate this. It's just so fucking boring. This game is just so boring. It feels like playing an MMO in, like, all the wrong ways. I hit the jump button, and it just didn't. Boy, are we gonna get used to that. There's no way I'm finishing this game. I hate Dark Souls 2. I think it's such a bad game. Like, I get so bored every time I play Dark Souls 2. Like, the enemies are so fucking lame. Like, the game just does not allow you to get in there and have fun. You can't, like, get in there and do cool shit. You have to play everything so fucking boring. And like Dark Souls 2 Scholar is especially bad about that because you end up fighting so many fucking enemies. There's just no way to do anything risky. I love how I've been in this area for ages, and then this guy, he's like, doesn't do anything, and then he's like scripted to do that. Just be fucking annoying. The one thing I'll give Dark Souls 2 though is Doom Knight. Doom Knight is really fun, but it is so far into the game. I love how that didn't hit him. Every hitbox the player has just has to be tiny. I love how that didn't hit him. Like, this is ridiculous, dude. Man, I'm reminded of like the old days when I streamed and how miserable it was because this is still a problem. It's just it's not as bad of an issue, but like I have breathing issues, and when I stream and I have to like talk, I don't get enough air, and it starts to give me a headache. And that hasn't been as bad lately because I see like a doctor for it, but because I'm sick. You know, I'm more congested and stuff, so I'm having the same problem, and it just feels like what it would feel like when I streamed back in the day, and it's fucking miserable. And one of these days I'm gonna have to have surgery. It's such a major surgery that it'll like run my life for like a year, so I don't want to do it. I just love how like the tracking on that, dude. Like, you just had the way to have done that correctly is to just back way the fuck off. Oh, so much fun. There are like no normal enemies that are fun to fight in Dark Souls 2 in my opinion. Like, nothing is fun at all. Most of the bosses aren't any better. It really is just, some of the DLC bosses like Fume Knight are good. Like, most of the bosses are just so, like, slow, sluggish, and lame, but then they do stuff to, like, just force you to be patient. Did they fix this? You could, like, destroy this through the wall. I don't know if they ever fixed that or not. You have to be against the wall, damn. I love how that second R2 missed. Sorry I'm not talking, but like I have to breathe or I'm gonna die. I just want to play a different game though. Like, I hate Dark Souls 2. Because the thing is, it never gets any better. It literally never gets any better. Everything is so fucking boring forever. Like, the enemy design is just so bad in this game. We've seen Majulas. We've already seen the best part of the game. True. Wonder if Bastard Sword is better than what I've got. I already have so much garbage in my inventory, my god. God. That second swing missing. Oh, Lord. I don't have the stats for it. I guess one thing I'll give Dark Souls 2 though is I think the color palette does fit the Dark Souls universe better. Like the color palette does look like it's the same universe as Dark Souls 1. Now, I tell you what, I'm curious how people feel about this, but like I think Dark Souls 1 has aged way better than Dark Souls 2, like the graphics. Like I think Dark Souls 1 looks so much better, like in terms of graphics fidelity. Because although the color palette is fine here, I think the actual graphics are just very muddy, and I don't think they've aged well at all. I've seen so many games that are older than Dark Souls 2 that just look so much better than it. And then Dark Souls 3, I think the graphics aged well in Dark Souls 3. It's just the color palette didn't. The color, everything, like you said, is washed out. It looks like Bloodborne, right? Dark Souls 3 looks like Bloodborne. But the graphics fidelity, I think, looks better. Okay, Dark Souls 1, yeah, it does have good textures. So, yeah, once the, like, clean that up, it looks fine. Where the textures here just are kind of ass. Wow, that hit me. Oh yeah, you don't have iframes when you're backstabbing. You're just like encouraged to bullshit this part, because like if you try to be skillful and run around and get the archer, you'll just get wrecked by those mobs. So weird that that mob dies when it pushes the boulder. You have to talk to this guy for so long.
Why? It was...
That hit me. Yay, adaptability. That right there is just the story of Dark Souls 2. It's just, you just back off, let him whiff, and then kill it. Every enemy in the game is like that.
Yes. Then...
Yeah, that wood did look atrocious. That was like exceptionally bad. Yeah, the NPCs are so lame. They're just like vague archetypes without any meaning behind them. Like the Emerald Herald is one of the only characters that's an actual fucking character. And it's because she's like the main NPC, so they had to put some effort into it. But most of them are just like cardboard cutouts. It's like, oh, they're kind of like NPC in Dark Souls 1. Like Lugatil is good, Emerald Herald is good. Creighton and Pate are good, like legit. Those are good, like really. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, the fucking blacksmith and that one lady is so stupid. Like, even this enemy really encourages you to just back off and then go back in. Because if you roll and you're, like, near him when he does all of his attacks, you get, like, slowed down. Like, he kind of, like, the shockwave, I guess, like, reverberation of him hitting the ground or whatever the fuck. It just slows your character down and it makes it more annoying. Dude, I hate Scholar. They just cover the level in shit to make whatever you're wanting to do annoying. I love how he just like slows down. What the fuck? Why would you throw it there? What a guy. The main game designer of this game was the lead designer of Kingsfield Games, and that was the combat. Well, just back off, let him whiff and smack. I cannot believe like how much you do that in Dark Souls 2. It literally never changes. Like you're in the final zone and you're still doing that shit. It's terrible. Like Dark Souls 2 is just like going through the motions. Like once you've seen this combat system, it just never changes. Like crazy how much better Dark Souls 1 is. Dark Souls 1 ain't perfect though. They've got the whole LOL, we didn't finish the second half of the game. The problem is like, at least you have a good first half of the game. For Dark Souls 2, it's all bad. Like, it literally is never good. Just you're playing a piece of shit. I mean, like, I don't think power stancing is that good. Like, the hitboxes all feel terrible. And, like, you're still just doing exactly the same thing. Like I was saying, like, you don't interface with the enemies in any different way. Like, it just doesn't really matter. Like, I think, Elden Ring does dual wielding the best by far. I tell you what a good FromSoft game is Armored Core. That's a good FromSoft game. And it kind of makes me mad because, like, I want to like Souls because I like medieval stuff. And I like action games like Ninja Gaiden, but there's so much about them that are just tedious for no reason. And just aren't interesting in a lot of ways. But then, like, Armored Core games are just good. Like, Armored Core games, like, there's... Like, you have to, like, play apologists for fucking, Souls games, because there's just so much wrong with them. But, like, Armored Core games I can just be happy with. They're just good. They're just good start to finish. Where's the Armored Core DLC? Yeah, I know. I hope they do that. This is one of the very few things... Like, that door's locked. You can knock, and they open it. It's like, oh, what was that? But yeah, there's very little of that in this game. And what there is all like early on, but it is neat. I love how he's blocking even though he's not blocking. Yeah, that's the only one in the entire game you get to do that. Dude, Dragon's Dogma 2. What the hell is that game? I still have buyer's remorse from that. You know, the random bandit guys are so hard. Like, holy shit. Like, all the bosses in Dark Souls 2 really are lame. I don't understand Dragon's Dogma 2. I really don't. Like, I don't get why they just made the same game again and then removed a lot of the good content. Yeah, the Bitter Isles are the best content in Dragon's Dogma, like, of 1 and 2. Like, Dragon's Dogma 1 is just okay, and Dragon's Dogma 2 sucks, but then the Island DLC for the first game is incredible. Also, why didn't Elden Ring just do that? I don't get why Elden Ring felt like they had to do open world in a DLC. That just doesn't work. Because I like what Dragon's Dogma did. They clearly had the same problem Elden Ring had, where they're like, okay, how can we have a DLC to an open world game? Like, we're not gonna be able to, you know, we don't have the time to make a giant open world again. So they made it like this coup de grace, you know, like encore to the game, like this giant meaty dungeon that lets you all the cool characters you built up and all the like gear you've gotten, you now have like a place to go use it in. And they just made like this really awesome dungeon crawling experience. So you go from open world to a dungeon crawler. Like, I really like that. God, I hate the Elden Ring DLC. That's a real shit show. Why couldn't Night Rain just be the DLC? Look, I just have to wait for my stam, so I just have to back up for a really long time. There's nothing precise about this. I don't think that was even possible. The game just decided, like, they were gonna attack a lot. And, like, there's no room. I couldn't back up any more than that. And then they just attack, like, 4 times in, like, 1 second where they normally don't. So that was just, like, impossible. Thanks, game. And yeah, you can't do anything because your adaptability is too low. So there's no way to, like, dodge it. These enemies right here are actually just so fucking annoying, and they're like really early game because like their blocking is like broken. Like you can't actually guard break them in a lot of their animations, and like they're blocking even when they're not blocking, and it just makes them completely ridiculous. Like the amount of time it takes to kill one of them, and if there's a bunch of them swarming you, then you just cannot kill them, and it's just complete bullshit.
It allows.
Yeah, Bale's whatever. I don't love him or hate him. I think the camera's pretty terrible. Can you not do this again?
Good to see you.
Can you literally not go back in there? What? Bro, because like there's an item in there you need. I guess you just can't. You have to literally kill him. That's stupid. Dude, I hate this game. It's so lame. And like that combat encounter is just there was nothing skillful or precise about that shit. Can you just not get your souls and get the because there's items in there. Like if you die, is it just too bad? What the fuck is wrong with this game, dude? I don't think you can go from that ladder. I don't think you can. Bro, what the hell is wrong with them? God, invading in this game is so infuriating. There are so many spots where, like, if you invade, it's physically impossible to get to the host no matter what you do. There's, like, so much stuff like that in the game. Maybe there's a way over there from here, but I don't think so. There's like an invisible wall. I know, I guess you can from here. I do not get the point of that. And you just have to wait a really long ass time. I love how that just hit me. And then that hit me. God, this fucking game, dude. Like, do I need to say anything? These hitboxes are a fucking crime against humanity. Like, everything about that combat was a joke. Like, that is such unprecise, sloppy-ass garbage. Holy fucking shit. Oh yeah, you have to hit the A button. There's no way I'm gonna be able to play this game. It's just I kind of want to get farther just to show how stupid this game is. Like, it's incredible some of the game changes they made in Scholar, but like this game is so lame. Like, my desire to play this is so low. Like, there's the Lost Bastille part where they just, like, 10 soldiers just zerg the hell out of you in a tiny hallway. Invisible guy. For some reason. Oh yeah, that's how. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot about that shit. Dude, I love how it's like, I just need to swing once and you just can't. Like, everything is just so fucking slow in this game. And then, like, if the amount that like you have to do, like, if you can't finish that guy off, like, it's just insane. It's like you have to take so much time. And that's why, like, the whole combat system is literally just hitting people, then backing away so they whiff, and then going back in and hitting them. Because, like, everything is just too fucking slow that you try to do. Oh my god, whatever. Really? I love all that, and I'm out of stam. Like, just amazing. And then he does one frame startup. Like, it is just so impossible in this game to, like, swing and dodge. Like, everything is so fucking slow. Your adaptability is so bad, it probably won't work anyway. Like, just, it's so ass. I love how he was blocking, I do guard break, and it doesn't guard break him. Instead, he just stops blocking the millisecond I do it, and then he gets staggered by the actual, like, pummel strikes. It's not actually a guard break. That's like every fucking time in this game. So it happens so often, it's like, why is this even a mechanic? That fucking hit me, dude. Yeah, I should try Demon Souls again. I think it's just my processor, though. Like, 'cause my processor is like 10th generation. Although, I don't know, it's weird that, like, there's a bunch of games I can play that don't lag and shit, but then Demon Souls does. It really doesn't make it, and only when you break crates in particular. Shit is so weird. That did suck, though. I really wanted to play Demon Souls again, and I just couldn't. Yeah, a lot of the enemies have, like, bullshit tracking, and then, like, they just, like, nothing feels right. Like, they'll do multi-hits or the frame data. Like the enemy animations just are so sloppy. Like, they don't feel right. Like, it doesn't even look like they're from a Souls game. Like, the animations that the enemies do and stuff, that they just feel like they're from some shitty, like, other video game. And it's like, look right there, I was stunned that entire time. Right, just like one frame start up, and then it's just that stupid bullshit. Like, I'm so sick of your fucking weapon in this game, like, having no range. And then they're just blocking all the time, and there's just and if you go to guard break, one of them will just hit you, and it won't even guard break. Every time, that's not a guard break. Like, that's literally not a guard break. That's just him putting his guard down the millisecond you're gonna hit him, so you just, nothing happens. You just get the pummel, which is just useless. Like, it's almost impossible to guard break those guys. There's so much more to do in this zone. There's so much loot in this zone. It's actually so annoying, like, how much crap there is here.
Bearer, seek lest.
I have no idea what the breakpoints are, and like, if you don't hit a breakpoint, your level ups don't even do anything. Well, like, you've got to get your adaptability up so you can actually roll some. Yeah, you do get a tiny amount of HP, but you'd be so much better off leveling HP. Like, I can't hit him again because it'll bounce off the wall. Yeah, I probably won't stream very long though, and it's not even the game, it's just I'm having such issues breathing right now that I can't really commentate. Yeah, I mean, I always have these issues, but it's a problem right now because I'm getting over being sick. Like, I haven't had this issue in a while, but because I'm sick, or was sick, and I saw, like, some lingering issues, it's, kind of like how it was. Yeah, I haven't felt this way in a long time. Dude, this boss. Like, you've got to be kidding me with this. It's just so shit, dude. I love the amount that we've whiffed by an inch. Such a terrible boss. Rips arm off for no reason. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what a shit boss that is. And the thing is, none of them are better. Like, Dark Souls 2 bosses are all like that. They're all so fucking lame. Like, Dragon Rider, dude. Like, what a boss. The old Iron King. The Ornstein with no smoke. I mean, Fume Knight's good, but he's DLC. Well, I do think Fume Knight is a legit good boss. Dude, look at that shit. How did he make a weapon where its follow-up R1 is like so unlikely to connect? Like, how did you accomplish that? So sick of that shit. You literally walk out the door in just one frame, and then you can't dodge out of it. I was rolling that entire time. So ridiculous. It's so hard not to take damage in this game, and for no good reason. It's not like the enemies are so tricky. It's just, no, they're that sloppy. I mean, adaptability wouldn't even matter there. It's like the first attack comes out like with no animation, like so quickly. There's so much of that. Those spear enemies, it's just so funny because they're one of the first enemies you fight, but they're one of the most like dumbass enemies in the entire game. What a sick maneuver that was. Epic combat. I could not tell you why none of that was a parry. Like, all three of those should have been a parry, as far as I could tell. Just parry way fucking sooner than makes any sense, and it works. We're gonna be here for a minute. I'm just pairing like outrageously early. I did it. Sometimes he drops his armor, which is nice. I like those guys more than every other enemy that we've fought so far. The only issue I have with those guys is like when you fight a bunch of them at once, and it's just kind of dog shit. But when you're just fighting one of them, it's not that bad. Dude, there's so much to do in this zone. It's such a headache. I like going at all. Yeah, they are very floaty, but I mean that's just Dark Souls 2. Their running animation looks really ridiculous.
There.
I want to say 99 agility is a breakpoint. So I'm already level 28. That's like so high. And I've done nothing but level adaptability. Like, man, it's just crazy. Yeah, Falconers are especially sloppy. But the thing is, the principle of like their wobbly nonsense is like, applied to almost all enemies. Like, really none of the enemies have good animations. You know, I want to play, I hope Beastly's here because he'll have some insight here. I want to play Otogi 2 again because I remember liking it a lot, but I have no idea if it's aged well or not. But what I especially want to see is if Otogi 2 has better enemy animations than this game, because I bet you it does. I remember liking that game a lot, but I haven't played it since I was a kid. So I'm not sure how it holds up. I don't even really remember. I just remember it's like mission based, kind of like Armored Core 4. And you know, it's 3D action, you know, fantasy setting. But like I don't really remember the combat system or anything. Hey, X-Explorer. I don't know why they hide that so much. I do remember it being very floaty, like you could jump, like double jump and hang in the air and stuff like that, like literally floaty. Once these guys aggro, you're in for such a bad time. I don't know what they're thinking. I think when you beat the boss, they all become aggro too. It's kind of awful. Because at this point in the game, they just have like crazy high stats. And their attack animations are nutty sloppy. Like buy a mace or something. I was like, how the fuck do you get out of zombie mode? I look ridiculous. It's not terrible, but not exactly precision combat. Probably looks better though than this. I guess you have to use one of these. That's kind of nonsense.
Oh, hello. Well,
How do I get a mace? I have Morning Star. Why is this the only game that has good regular axes?
I'm a brink.
I thought I bought the key. I'm like positive I bought the key. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I guess Demon Souls Battle Axe is okay too. It's definitely not as good as Dark Souls 2 though. But yeah, it is alright over there. I swear I bought this. Maybe I didn't. I must hit no or something. I don't even.
Thanks.
Yeah, Kraten's cool. Kraten's a pretty interesting character. That whole shtick ain't half bad.
But first,
I guess you have to. God, it's so tedious, dude.
you. Not oh, you're a quick.
Can I not buy it?
I'll be around.
Everything is so annoying in this game.
What? I'll be around.
God, the amount of souls we put into not leveling, we'd be so screwed in soul memory already. No, I don't want to light a torch. Just use the fucking bonfire! Oh my god, dude. I blame Elden Ring. George. You really should like sell this stuff, but I'm just too lazy. I don't know how I have so much garbage already. Oh my god. Really? I love how insanely far away he was and I took damage there. So hard to not take damage in this game. Like I'm dodging when I'm that far away because I'm worried it's gonna hit me. I love how he's got 1 health and I just cannot kill him because I don't have endurance. So then I have to wait so fucking long. half expected that to hit me. Of course. Now, there's a really funny way to have this boss kill himself, but I think I want to just show off how lame his moveset is. But it is rather easy to get this guy to kill himself. It's honestly, trying to get him to kill himself is more entertaining than actually fighting him. I love all this crap hitting me for no reason. That dragon right there, they added that to just make it annoying to fight the boss over there. Sucks, because that boss over there is a really good first boss, I would say, compared to the other options. I love how that just hit me. Like, this is a boss. Like, literally just does one swing that's, like, just garbage. And that's it. Like, this is the same franchise as Night Rain. I love how unbelievably slow that guard break animation is. Bro, this game. Just incredible gameplay. Just so exciting. I love how just like lame anything I got hit by was. Seriously, this game sucks. It's just fucking awful, and they do not get any better. Like I'm telling you, as you go, the bosses are all just so lame like that. If anything, they get worse. I mean, you have like the gluttonous demon and everything. Like it's just so bad. Chat, can we play like Slay the Spire instead? That seems like a better time than this. This game is just awful. I really stand by this. Like, Dark Souls 2, I've seen people say, it's like, oh, it's not a good Souls game, but compared to any other game, it's good. No, it's not. Like, no, it's fucking not. This game sucks. This is a sloppy disgrace of a video game. I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. Like, legit. I think that's being generous. Yeah, I should rest because I really am struggling to breathe, but I want to stream a little bit more and just play something that doesn't suck. Plays like a bad overhaul mod. Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, let's play a little solo. See, we got to the boss. We played Defect, and we got to the boss, and we... I don't remember, why did we die? It was like something really dumb. Like we ended up just dying in such an anticlimactic way. Like, the run was going quite well, and then we just fucking folded. Move a card, no drawback. 150 gold is a lot, though. That allows you to remove a card and then some. Although, if you remove a card and then go to a shop, you can remove another card. We'll, yeah, we'll remove a strike. That was so whack when we played co-op the other day, and we had a tiny-ass deck. We had, like, 8 cards, and we just could not fucking add any cards to our deck that were worth anything. Like, no matter how hard... I mean, at the very end, we did, but it took almost the entire run to have any cards at all. Like, all the card rewards were so bad for quite a while. I don't even know, like, hi Cairo. I don't even know what you're supposed to do in that case. Cairo, do you want to play a co-op or something in a minute? We could do that with chat. That'd be fun. But I can never like decide. It's like, are you better off grabbing a card that you normally wouldn't just to have something that's better than like the default cards? I normally say no, because like having a small deck is good if you get good cards. But then if you never get any fucking cards, then you just suck, so... Speaking of sucking, this is not a great opening here. That's crazy too, because I deleted a strike, so I shouldn't have that hard of a time defending, but... The fuck? Man, really needed to kill one of them there. I got time for one. Okay, we can do that. Sounds good. I'll try that out. I don't really ever take that. Oh, we're in offline mode. Let me fix that. It's because of Dark Souls 2. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm up to Surge 9. I don't we don't have to do that though. We'll see what Cairo's at here. Wouldn't shock me if Cairo's already at 10. Cairo is very good at these kinds of games. Oh, are you on the beta? How is the beta? Because I know they're changing a bunch of cards. A lot of people were mad because they were nerfing stuff, but I didn't think that was a big deal. The door boss is a lot harder now. Door boss, like the guy that's like in the portal. Like it's like some rocks and then it's like the hand coming through and shit like that. Yeah, I guess he is kind of, not the most interesting of bosses. I will say everything's hard, though, when you just up the surge. What I'm looking forward to is just when they add more stuff, like there's more bosses in Act 4. Because, Act 4 is just such a nice, like, you know, finale for a run. Okay, we're on 7. Rare and upgrade cards appear less often, so it'll... Commons. Who do I want to play? You know what? Double silent. Sure. Green hype. Yeah, I'll remove a strike. I think silent starting deck is one of the best. This is just a really good card. Like, staying alive is important, and you get this, which is about staying alive, and this is also about staying alive, so it's just nice. Okay, I would think here. And then if we're really strong somehow, we could do this, you know, or that. Seems good. Yeah, there's a lot of options in here. Seems like a good start. Okay. Let's see. So that one's attacking. Arrow going ham there. And then I guess go for this one. Damn, good opening turn for us. Killed 1.5. What a wonderful shade of green. Okay, neither of us are taking damage. It's a good start. Get rid of this slime. Get rid of this slime. I'm worried I'm gonna get decked in the schnoz here. I'll hit him. Damn, Cairo took a damage. $16, decently likely to be able to kill him. Although we might just draw a slime. Okay, we got him. Not too bad. Add 3 upgraded shivs into your hand. At the start of your turn, add a shiv to your hand. Sure. Oh, he's got Strangle. Nice. Damn, we got to play all offense cards too when he's not attacking. You don't normally get to do that. Okay, so he's attacking for 5. Damn, I got no defense. Thank God Cairo could kill him. Not a single block card there. I don't know if Anticipate's good or not. It can result in a lot of armor, but I don't know. If you get draw, I guess it's fine. Because I don't have any, I think we skip it. This is so far into the game, but if you do get it, it's nice. Cairo's got Strangle and Leading Strike. Okay. Heal 9, upgrade a card in your deck, enchant a card. First time you play this, each combat gain a mana. But I'm guessing it's only the one time. 1 mana can get the ball rolling. Upgrading is nice though. Cairo upgraded Strangle. I guess I'll upgrade this. I actually really like this being upgraded. The weak lasting 2 turns is a lot of stability. Okay, we're going for the elite. Might as well use this. Damn, I wish I had a strength potion to go with all these shivs. Let's see. I could have saved that actually, I guess, until I got something like that. I didn't really think about that. But I don't know, this guy's pretty tough, so it's good to get that burst damage in now. Besides, we had Strangle there too, so that was pretty sick. See, this week would wear off before, but now it'll stay on him into the next turn. That's nice. Guy seems very Roman. He's hitting for 18. Arrow's not defending at all. Let's see. Hit him for 9 each. I don't want to take 18 damage. That's a lot. I mean, you're gonna take damage no matter what against this guy, but okay, good hand here. Oh, it's right. I think you do more damage if you attack after the defense, not just when you hit him, it's when you play a card. That's a mistake on my part. I didn't realize. Yeah, I could have done a lot more damage there. Now we have Strangle. I think we just kill him. Boy, Strangle, real good. First time you gain block, double, okay. Only once. Better than Strike, but I think we keep the deck small. I don't know, maybe I should have taken that and then removed the Strike. Ooh, I'll buy that. Then remove that. Cool. Oh god. Another elite. No potion. Hopefully Cairo's got some strength. That's pretty tough. Holy fuck, that was a lot of damage for turn 1. Damn, Cairo got a little beat up there. Okay, we got Strangle again. So this essentially, the Strangle does 9. I don't think that's worth. The armor up does do a little bit of damage, so. So the enemy's doing 12. Okay, he should be dead with that Strangle. Very nice. Honestly, not bad. Fighting 2 elites, floor 1. Random attacks, just double strikes. Meh. 6 damage to all. If the last card you played this turn was a skill, apply weak to all. I don't think that's that good. We just skip. These are both great. I think that's a lot of gold because it's so early on, but I'll take a dex, that's fine. Surviving is good. There we go for another elite. I mean, getting another one done is nice, but we are getting beat up for sure. And it'll basically guarantee that we need to rest and not upgrade. So it's basically trading an upgrade for an elite. I mean, we do have this. Yeah, that's probably... It's definitely risky. We kind of got lucky with these. Oh god! Now that I see this, I wish we hadn't. Fuck this guy. Excellent Strangle, though. It really is an amazing card. Why was it Twitch notification Dark Souls 2? Because we were playing Dark Souls 2 until just now. It was awful. Really wish we could kill him so he doesn't get these 3 infected cards off, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Hey, damn, Cairo's already out of gas. Well, that does 3 damage, so I mean, we were pretty close. Damn. All I got. That sucks. Okay, he's got Strangle. Let's see. So this will kill. Damn, I didn't have a bit more damage there. Triple infect. Wow. Dude, that's bad. I just eat the full damage. Ugh. So much for having defense in my deck. Good thing I got that Shiv every turn, otherwise I wouldn't be doing any damage. This one's got strength, so I would say that one. What the fuck, man? This sucks. Okay, he'll die to the poison if I shiv the other one. Dude, I'm got to die. It's crazy, like my deck should have a better time with surviving because I removed all those cards. So like I have a lot of defend, but it's just not happening. I took way more damage than Cairo did. Oh, he does have footwork. Still. Bit of a catastrophe there. It's a nice item, good for shivs. Oh my god, these 2 items are incredible. I guess this one's common, so I'm more likely to get it later, so I'll take Tactician. Problem with Tactician is until you actually have discard, it doesn't do a lot. Oh, fuck off, encounter, that's a actual combat. Stupid. Oh, I should have waited for the strangle. I messed up. Khatsuya. I like how this enemy builds up spit too. Like when he powers up, his empower is like preparing spitball. It's so silly. Man, if I didn't mess up that strangle earlier, he would have died that turn, I think. Blur's a great card. I don't know if we really need it though, but it is very good. I'll take it. It's a little risky, but I think it's okay. Alright, I definitely need a rest. I'm about to die. Pyro upgrading. Upgraded footwork, it looks like. Ooh, a second strangle. This is really good, but I don't have any poison. It's actually insane how powerful this is, though. But like, it's great of a card as it is. It's meant for poison, and I don't have any, so. Not exactly what I was looking for. This could be good. But I think that consistency is worth. Every time you remove a card, you're freer to add a card. What happened to Dark Souls 2? I got sick of playing it and threw it in the trash. Boss does hit hard. And thank you for the 9 months star. I appreciate it. $11 block on that. It's nice. I'll take this. Oh, the risk. Okay, no point in removing that because then it'd just stay in my deck and I don't want that. Goopy boy. Well, at least I can get some value out of Strangle. Was Strangle affecting this? I imagine it was. I didn't actually pay attention though. Okay, I took 7 damage off. That's nice. Okay, now he's vulnerable. I'm wounded. Wait, no, I have Strangle. God damn it, that sucks. Hey, Frenzy. See how much we get out of this vulnerable. Okay, there's Strangle, nice. Enemy's barely doing any damage. Okay, he's only doing 21. Damn, we actually kind of wrecked this guy. For Surge 7, it's pretty good. Wow. That's probably the easiest he's ever been. This is a great card. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Such a fun ability. You can make it work. Man, the art on that looks awesome. But the losing a dexterity is not... That's not awesome. That sucks because it looks so cool, but... No longer discard your hand. I guess that's forever? I'll take that. That's good. Gives you a lot of control. Maybe not good with Shiv, though. So we need 2 more elite battles. That's a good way. There's elite battles everywhere. Be nice to get a lot of rest spots. I have a lot of cards I want to upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Cockroaches. Okay, they're basically doing no damage. Wow. Okay, got Strangle. He's doing 8. I already have that much. He only plays 1 Shiv, so it's nothing. It's nice I can hold on to that though until the right time comes along. Play some of these just to get my hand freed up. Love it. Dexterity potion. I actually like dash, but I don't know if my deck. Okay, we need expose. I feel like if no one has expose, you're just throwing. There's enough. Like the enemies that have artifact are so freaking annoying that you want to at least have somebody that has the option to get rid of it. Okay, my deck kind of just got a lot fatter out of nowhere there. Should have done expose first, but I panicked. Trying to make sure I got it off in time. We need to do this before he takes the reduced damage. And we got Strangle. It's kind of hard to actually kill this guy in the time limit. That little shit, I need that. Okay, we just beat the hell out of him. I guess I should have waited to create those shivs until I had the extra damage. Oh wait, strangle, so I don't know. Nice. And we're strong. Yeah, I'll take that. Need to be careful with the stuff I'm adding. Maybe here? Be fine. Rock. Gain 10 max HP. The first time this card is played, it deals 8 additional damage, but only the first time. You put it on this, make it do a bunch of damage. I don't think that's that good though. It's just 8 damage. Well, if Kyra picks it at 16 damage every fight. I think I'll take the health though. Oh, not great. Damn. I never know how to fight this guy. It's just so much damage. Maybe I should have saved that dexterity potion. We'll see. Wow. What did Cairo even play there? Oh my god. I get it, because the vigor's applied. Okay, Cairo made the right decision with that one. That synergy is insane. Hopefully he gets that AoE again. We're gonna need it. Oh yeah, he's got it. That's good. So I can kill that guy so he doesn't do 14 damage. Yeah, I'll do it. We should be able to finish these guys off pretty quickly. Wait, no, I can't kill him. We got it. 19 damage, 1 turn. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. You heal out of boss battle. Makes it easier to... Oh, acrobatics. But it makes it easier to rest. Or not rest if you want to upgrade a card. I think upgrade acrobatics. Get that big deck cycle. So I need to remove... Might remove a defend now that I got Cloak and Dagger. We'll see. Kyra must be thinking if he wants to heal or not, because he's at 32 health. Wow, risky. That's true, we could have gone that other side there. A lot of rest spots. Sure. Got an elite coming up. Hard call there. This is a good card. That's a damn good card. Yeah, I'll take it. I still have enough to delete. You know, we could go here, this way, Cairo, because it, you know, there's no normal fight. That doesn't seem terrible. Although I guess one of these events could be a normal fight, which would really suck. Wow, I don't really want this. I don't want my deck to be so much bigger. Fuck. Let me think though. Whose cards are... Okay, probably not Regent. There's a lot of like really specific stuff that won't work out. I guess Ironclad. Oh, good. You don't have to pick them if you don't want. True Git is good though. Rage could be good. It's good with the shivs. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain that's good because of my my shivs are exhausted. So yeah, I'll take that. That's actually kind of awesome. Oh, this is good, but I don't think I have time to set it up. Yeah, I'll just take the one card. But that really is a nice card. I just gotta upgrade it and stuff. This is really hard to work with because it doesn't leave my hand. So I don't think that's worth. That seems good. Interesting. The idea, I guess, to might be able to loop once I get some draw. Oh, fuck this guy. Gonna suck. I should have done blur. Actually, I'd have a little armor left. So I can just do it now, I suppose. Suck, but gonna get a bunch of dazes. That's a lot of damage. That was kind of a shit turn. Enemy's not doing any damage here. I don't have enough shivs yet for this to be that great. I need, when I play it, it needs to basically kill him because I'm gonna get a bajillion dazes. Oh, and the dazes are exhausted? I'm getting block. Oh. How about that? That's not so bad then. Yeah, that means I won't like dead draw. I'm basically drawing 3 armor. Yeah, that's actually kind of insane. I might as well spam then. I'm pissed that he's already dead. Yeah, I wanted to see that synergy. That's actually crazy. Like I could actually armor the fuck up. Oh hey, blood vial. That's nice. Damn it, Cairo had too much damage. Killed that guy out of nowhere. This is so strong, especially because I could just linger it in my hand. But it's so hard to set up. 3 mana is so much. This is very good as well. But I think I just keep the deck small, even though those are some good cards. I'm already at 21. I think I take this first, because that's a lot of cycle. Okay, heal for 25. I should have hit for 27 because of that. I'll maintain a little bit of block. Okay, so this will give me block too. Boy, this is ended up being better than I thought it would. Got a phone. Good. Lucky. Oh, I should have done this. Oops. What's Cairo doing that's applying that much doom? Oh. That's so broken, because, like, she doesn't normally have enough attack for this to be that good, but Silent has no problem. Wow, that's actually busted. Interesting. Huge damage incoming. So I got weaken. I actually want to hit this one because he's closer to death. I just need to hit this one at the end. Gonna get very beat up here. Holy fuck, Cairo already killed that one. Alrighty. Should've done that first. 4 shivs, something. Boy, that animation didn't look right. Cairo is just so much doom. Like, what the hell? Dude, he's got so much doom on that guy. Poor fuck's dead already. Well, alright. That is really cool. I don't think I need that. It's a little expensive. Yeah, I think I'm good. Doom death. Friendly Chimera. Bite me silent. Okay, whenever you kill an elite, upgrade 4 random cards. That's interesting. Literally get that off one time and like... Yeah, I mean, getting these up, that's not bad. Is this every turn you get 7 block, or is it just the one time? I would assume it's every turn. That's good. It's a lot of safety, but man, 4 upgrades is pretty sick. And then first time you play a card, if your first play is like a power, then you get like double power. That's sick. You know, double strangle, double accuracy. You can even make this innate by upgrading it, so you can always play this twice. You get 2 shivs. Oh man, these choices, like this one's boring, but like it's basically, that's so much potential like life that you could save. But we'll do throwing axe. That's really fun. It's probably not the best one there though. Surprised Cairo wants that over shop. Fuck these guys. Big accuracy. What? What? Okay. Did Cairo make it so he double... What? That was obviously exterminate that he put the vigor on, but why... Oh, you had that thing where every 10th attack, it does double or some shit. Wow. Holy shit, Cairo enjoyed that. That was something. Let's see. Does double feel no pain? Damn, no thorns. I guess I could have just saved that in my hand because my cards don't disappear. So I could have just saved it. Although my hand might get full if I get acrobatics, which I probably will, yeah. But I have so many cool things I can do. Cairo, stop killing everything so fast. Cairo's got one of the more disgusting decks. I've seen a lot of decks in my time already. I've played this game a lot. Oh my god, Cairo's deck is disgusting. I should. I hate that because blur is nice, but see that. Try to just get rid of a vanilla defend. I don't need blur that much though. It's not the end of the world losing it. I'm not like happy about that, but whatever. So, did we already do the sword thing? Yeah, we did. Damn, I don't have quite enough money to remove a card. Another prepared is... I said that really bizarrely, but another prepared's good. Get some cycle going. Arrow yeeted a strike, it looks like. Oh, he's completely out of strikes. Now, we are pretty strong. Honestly, the 2 is not bad. Like, I got plenty of cards to upgrade, so I'm not opposed to that. And even though we're strong, 720 is a lot. That is so much health in a short amount of time. So I'd say 2. We're probably a lot more capable of doing that, and the upgrades are fine. No idea if that's a good turn for that, but I suspect it'll work out. Yeah, I had a feeling Cairo was gonna get plenty done there. Okay, I got big ass Shiv. Shiv for 30 damage. Jesus. And another one. Damn, we almost killed it right there, but we don't got it. That sucks. Yeah, we would have failed the other one then. That's fine. Little defense. I like living. I was playing Dark Souls 2. And I had enough of that shit. I'll play maybe more later, we'll see. I hate Dark Souls 2. Like, so much hate. I mean, I got plenty I want to upgrade. Strangle, prepared, knife trap. I might upgrade an ad as well. We're strong though, so we can definitely handle an elite. Yeah, I'll make that an 8. That way, I have the option of double playing it. That way, I always have something decent to double play. There's no RNG in it. Oh man, custom card. Just starting off with 12 damage. I'll do skill. I don't do skill very often. I kind of want to see. Gain 2 mana. All right. Cool. What a fun guy. Yeah, I'll take the hit. I gained, at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Nothing too fancy there. Fuck these guys. Which one do you want to kill? Sometimes I find killing this one first is the way to go, but it just depends. I can get a bunch of mana. Okay, Carl wants that one. I fucked up. I forgot to play this first. I double played the mana card, which I don't need that much mana. Fuck. I don't. That was such a mistake. I didn't need to double play the mana, like 4 mana on a turn. I don't have cards. Oops. So I'd have to draw a Sly. This sucks, so this is gonna delete it. Oh wait, no, I can do this and discard it so it's not deleted. I love that. Okay, he should be dead. I should have played Strangle first. Damn, did that exterminate? I mean, this is gonna super kill him. Okay. Damn, we pretty strong. Now some thorns, it's cool. Another prepared. Alright. Cycle that deck. Dude, I want an Act 4. Like, we're so strong, we could definitely handle it. This one doesn't matter for anybody. I was fine though if Kyra wanted the armor. The damage one, it doesn't matter who's holding it. Make that an 8. I'll upgrade it prepared. Damn, we're already here. We're so strong that I wish we could keep going. Two shivs or an extra 6 damage per shiv. Probably the extra damage per shiv. Although the more shivs makes the other one build up faster. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fun. The one that fires them all at once. Oh, well, how about that? This has been one of the easiest wins I've ever had. Oops, should have played that first. If I played that card first, I would have taken slightly less damage here. I think 3. Wow, 42 shiv. Fuck him. So much stuff. Nice. A little late for Strangle, but Pyro a buffer there. Should have kept that one armor up. Although I say that, but I'm getting all this armor up from all these shivs, so I guess never mind. Like, I'll give Cairo buffer, but then he armors up for 41, but I think the buffer stays, so it's fine. It stays until it takes damage. Nice. I think 28, no biggie. Kind of a shame my strangle doesn't do the 3 damage, but it's still a lot. We're kind of disgusting. You know, like I wish the enemy was tougher because I get through these shivs so quick now, and I can cycle through to my big nuke card pretty easily. Oh, this is just sad. Iris still got buffer. Bro, he's dead. My god. I like how he's just like omega doomed. He had so much more doom than he had life there. Bro. That is the easiest run I've ever had in my life. Because like normally even if the late game you're really strong, the early game is not, but the early game was super good. Like we were just that was incredible. Like, we just creamed that all the way through. It's kind of funny, too, because I feel like Silent is just really good in this game, and it's... Silent was so not in the first game, so it's like a crazy difference. But yeah, GG. That is the best run I've ever had. That was something. All right, chat, I'm gonna stop there. I need to do things in real life, get food and that kind of thing. Need to go breathe. But thank you for playing, Cairo. That was a nice breath of fresh air after Dark Souls 2. Which I guess we'll play some more. I don't think I'm going to play Dark Souls 2 until I'm feeling better. I need to be able to breathe properly for the amount of rage that's going to come out of my mouth. Because, yeah, that made it very hard to play. Cairo, why don't you ever stream Dark Souls 2? Because you're the one always defending it, right? So I need to see you play this and see how great of a game it is. Like, where's that stream? It's so peak. Yeah, peak shit. Got him. Yeah, I don't ever see Cairo play that game. Like, I feel like Cairo played it a long time ago and then doesn't even really remember it and now just defends it to be annoying. I'm pretty sure that's the meta here. Because, like, there's no way Cairo actually thinks Dark Souls 2 is good. Like, there's no way. Like, Cairo's too smart. I'm waiting for the inevitable Dark Souls 2 remaster. That's like a joke, because people are like, oh, it's so bad it won't happen. But I actually think it probably will happen. I think eventually they're probably going to remaster all of them, right? So, you're probably not wrong on that one. The question is, will they actually make it better? I can't even imagine what they'll do. But that probably will happen. Alright, boys, I'm out of here. We will raid Cairo. And I will see you guys later. Take care.